Good evening, good evening. How art thou? Good evening. Wellness Wednesday. It was last week, but we are fully prepared for this evening. So, good evening, everybody. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. It is Wellness Wednesday. It says this has been rescheduled from last Wednesday. We are going to make some candles tonight. I'm really, really excited. I got the wrong cooktop. Got the wrong cooktop. And I had to get a new one. So I got the new one. And I'm really stoked because I've already prepared some of the, hi Ingrid, some of the candles. And they came out amazingly. So thank you for joining me this evening. I am back here with you in this virtual space. To share about essential oils, natural alternatives, natural living, low toxic living, and all things health and wellness. And I really hope my hair is not going to bother me. All right, here we go. So, if you are new to Wellness Wednesdays, you have a lot of catching up to do. You can go over to my YouTube educational archive and get caught up with all my other videos and my classes. I started this Wellness Wednesday in 2018, so you have some binging to do. Let me know where you're watching from. Please like, comment, and share the video with your friends and family to show some love, and you can tag them here on Facebook and share here on Instagram. Let me know if you're watching live, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay, that's all good. The replays will always be in my educational archive in YouTube, on YouTube, whatever. Just go over to youtube.com, search my name, and subscribe. And you will be notified of all the newly added content, classes, updates, doTERRA, all the things. So my link is also in the my Instagram bio for the for the YouTube educational archive. So that's just an easy button for you. So if anybody is new here, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to happy to have you here. My name is Lindsay I. Marino. I am an essential oil educator, team leader, AromaTouch certified practitioner for doTERRA International. Tonight on Wellness Wednesday, live with Lindsay, we are going to have some fun. I've been wanting to do this, and unfortunately last week, it's all good because it didn't happen. It's no big deal. Normally I would beat myself up over it, but I didn't. I couldn't control it, so you just go with the flow, right? What are you gonna do? Hi Ingrid, hi Helen, hi Priscilla, hi Megan. Good evening, ladies. Thank you for joining me. So, I've been wanting to do this forever. I have been a Bath & Body Works queen for years. Used to. Former Bath & Body Works queen. So, we're gonna make some candles tonight. So we're going to make our very own non-toxic, non-endocrine disrupting, non-hormone disrupting candles, and we're going to swap it out for all of that artificial fragrance. I was the Bath & Body Works queen. I had the candles, the plug-ins, the hand sand, the cherry blossom. We got something better than cherry blossom. We have citrus bloom. Okay, swapping it out. So we are going to, we're gonna make candles. I've always missed the ambiance of a candle, of just the flickering of the candle. It makes you feel like, you know, romance. It smells good, it makes you have the good feeling. So I had like stockpile of candles from Bed Bath & Beyond. And so I learned how bad the artificial fragrance was for my body. Let's put that on silent, there we go. So since having a low toxic lifestyle, I have gone into the candle stores and my eyes start burning, my nose hairs feels like they're burning off, and I just can't go into a store like that anymore. So I was like, holy crap, this cannot be good for you. So tonight let's have some fun, make some candles, and chat a little bit about why artificial fragrance has got to go. So when you purchase a candle, you think of romance, good smells, the ambience, you know, a smell that may trigger a positive memory, holidays or get-togethers, and makes things feel more festive, right? But the truth of most scented candles is that they have a negative impact on your body. And they have a negative impact on your indoor air quality, IAQ, from the wax to the wick to the smoke. So, all things in balance. But the average scented candle can release harmful chemicals into the air even when it's not lit. So while you and your family enjoy the fragrance of a scented candle in your home, they may be damaging your health. So most candles are made from paraffin, which is a petroleum byproduct. To create paraffin, petroleum waste is chemically bleached, deodorized, and made into wax. When burned, paraffin wax can release toxic volatile organic compounds into the air, including acetone, benzene, toluene, which are known carcinogens. So these are the same chemicals found in diesel fuel emissions that are known to cause allergies, asthma attacks, skin problems, you name it. So we're going to make our own candle. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it, but I'm going to go ahead and put my wax in because I'm boiling over here. So what you're going to do is, I'm going to put this in, then we're going to talk a little bit more because I don't want it to take forever. So I'm going to chat more about what I'm actually doing when I get to that part. But I'm going to put it in now just because it needs to melt. Woo! Get in there. Because it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute or two. Or more than that. So, all right. Just get this guy set up here. Get him going. This wasn't working. There we go. So, burning paraffin wax produces soot with particles that can remain in the air and suspended in the air for hours, which is not good. So they penetrate deeply into the lungs, which is absorbed into the bloodstream. So when burning the candle, you're releasing a synthetic artificial fragrance into the air. And it's they're high performance scents that are composed of synthetic materials. So the ingredients used in synthetic fragrances are man-made, and synthetic aromatic raw materials have either been chemically created or started out as a natural and have had their chemical structure modified. So it's a chemical compound mocked to smell like whatever the scent is that it is. And it's super, super strong. It's just way too much. And artificial synthetic fragrances are found in over 90% of products and can include 3,000 synthetic chemicals, including hormone-disrupting neurotoxins and phthalates. They can cause depression, hyperactivity, irritability, irritate one's eyes, skin, allergies, damage to the liver, kidneys, lungs, reproductive organs, and also be carcinogenic. So you get it, right? The scent in the candles emit formaldehyde, petroleum, distillates, limonene, alcohol, and esters. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So with that said, we're going to make some candles. I'm going to talk about what I have here, what you need to make the actual candle. Let's have some fun. We're going to have this melting, but I'm going to talk about what you need. I'm not in my kitchen, I'm in my dining room. But I have a little countertop burner right over here to the side. And you could do this on your, you can do this in your kitchen, easy peasy. You can create any type of double boiler. So you can have, what I have right here is a double boiler going. It's just a regular pot, and this is a little melting candle wax tin pitcher that I got on Amazon. You can use literally anything that's metal, or you could have a double boiler that's a glass bowl over top of your pot. Only thing is that beeswax is really, really tough to get off. It hardens really fast, which is good for candle making, but you get it on anything, it's nearly impossible to get it off. So whatever you're using, either remake it over the, hi Danielle, remake it and use the same thing. Like this is just going to be for my candle making, and I have been wanting to make candles for a really long time, so that's why I bought it off of Amazon. But you can use, I saw a video, she had a, calm down, thank you. She had a, what was it called? The popcorn tin like it's like really, really thin metal. It's like a used popcorn tin. She just put that in a really big like sauce pot of water and just double boiled it and melted it, poured it, and then threw it away. So if you have something like that, you could totally do that. Hi, Heaven. So calm down. Okay, okay. I wasn't doing this earlier, but it's melting. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. A little much. Hold on. Let me give it a stir. You can stir it while it's boiling, but it's just all gonna melt anyway, and it's still it clumps while it's melting. So don't think that that's like a weird thing, because it's not. It's gonna do that. Okay, it's fine. So, the beeswax pellets, you always want to get pellets because it's smaller and it will melt faster. I have like a block of beeswax that I chop into pieces for like chapsticks and stuff that I've made before. But these are beeswax pellets. So you can get, this is the brand, it's called Sky Organics. You can get it off of Amazon. I needed some more, and I just went to my Michael's and they had beeswax pellets as well. So you can get it in any craft store or any Amazon. Where else did I think I saw some on Walmart. Walmart.com had some, which is pretty cool. So you can, this is 1 pound bag, so I'm gonna do a recipe for a 1 pound bag. And I'm gonna be using 4 ounce little mason jars. These are kind of already created, but I'm gonna show you all of the ways. So, calm down. So when you're making candles, it takes a lot of essential oils. Essential oils are not as, they're more subtle than an artificial fragrance. You know, an artificial fragrance really like is very powerful. It kind of smacks you in the face. These are gonna be more subtle, but they are so much better for you. So it takes a lot of essential oils to make a candle, but I'm glad I got my oils, right? Speaking of which, I went to Target today. Look how cute this shirt is. Stress Blessed Essential Oil Obsessed. I was like, and it was on clearance. I'm like, it was just waiting for me. So it's gonna take a lot. So 30 drops for 1 4 ounce candle. 30 drops of essential oil for 1 4 ounce candle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 1 pound bags to make 4 4 ounce jars. 4 4 ounce jars. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of coconut oil when this is all melted as well. So when adding the coconut oil, it will help the candle to burn slower and last a little longer. And then I'm going to add my essential oils. So there's a couple of videos that I have watched a little bit, and there was different ways that they did it. So what was easier for me is that when everything is melted in, you're gonna add your oils to your mason jars and then pour in the wax and then just give it a little swirl, and then, because you wanna work fast. So if you want a little bit more of like a cost-effective, what is Danielle saying? Let's see. Is that better than soy wax? Yes, it is. Do a little bit of research on the difference between burning soy wax and burning beeswax. I chose beeswax because of that reason. You could do a little bit of research. It is better for you. Let's see if there's any comments over here. Nope, good to go. So if you wanted it to be a little bit more cost effective and you didn't want to use as much essential oil, that's the whole point. Why wouldn't you want to? You can completely make an unscented candle and then just diffuse your essential oils so you can have the smell as well. So it's going to take a lot of oils to make candles, as well as soap. I have made soap before. I'm going to probably do that and show you that, show you guys that as well. And so yeah, we're going to melt the beeswax. It is melting and melting. So you can see here how it's starting to melt. I don't know if you can see that, Facebook. But it's starting to melt. It's going to take a couple more minutes. I'm going to turn up the heat just a smidge here. Get it going, get it going. So, let that melt a little bit more. So I'm going to be using 4 little 4-ounce mason jars, and I'm using a specific type of wick. This is a beeswax wick, hemp wick. So it depends on your wick too. If your wick causes a specific smoke, it's going to release those chemicals as well. So this is a beeswax hemp wick. You can get them pre-made. So I also have the little metal pieces that you can place in the bottom. They're usually already connected, but what I did was I have them pre-made here. This is what they look like when they're actually done, and I'm going to show you how I did this. See that in there. So I'm going to get the little metal piece right there, and I'm going to take a 6-inch, 7-inch wick, and I'm going to thread it through and keep like an inch out on the bottom. And I learned this because the first set I did, the wick came right out, and I was like, oh crap. So you can just literally, I saw someone, what is it called? Hot glue gun to the bottom, but I got these little stickers from Amazon that I saw candle making. It kind of gives you suggestions when you're buying certain things of what other things will come with it. Like here's the mason jar, and here's the wick, and here's other suggested stuff. So these are just double sticky little stickum guys that go right to the bottom of your mason jar. So what I'm gonna do is, this is threaded through, and I'm not just gonna put this on top of it because it came right off. I'm going to actually fold it. You can see that, fold it around the metal a little bit. If you can see that a little, and then put the sticker on. However you want, you can watch another little video of how to, well, you're watching my video of how to. So this is how I'm choosing to do it. Hi, Cheers Fairy Boyden. This is how I'm choosing to do it. You can just literally hot glue gun it to the bottom. I like the little stickers. This is the only way I've ever done it. This is the way I chose to do it. For me, it felt easier, but it might be a little bit harder. Choose your own adventure. So then you're just going to take your little mason jar right here, and you're just going to center it in the inside and just give it a good press down, like so. So it is now tight. The first round was not tight, and the things came right off, and I was like, oh no! I had to be really careful. 2 of them came off, and 2 of them I was really careful with, but these are good to go. So literally, like, it's not gonna come off, which is what you want. So now we're going to, we're almost there. Now we're going to go over some of the essential oils that are just sound so yummy together. There, it's still melting, so it's not all the way there yet. So what I have chosen, obviously we want to X the Bath and Body Works cherry blossom and all of that stuff. Go for your citrus bloom. It is all the rage. I hope you don't have FOMO if you never received a citrus bloom. The oils that are in it are wild orange, grapefruit, lavender, Roman chamomile, and magnolia. So you can totally make something similar to it, or just use it if you have it. It's just all of the rage right now. So I'm going to place 30 drops of essential oil into the bottom of my mason jar. Okay. So that's just going to be citrus bloom. And the next one, it's really, really yummy, is patchouli and Hawaiian sandalwood or regular sandalwood. These are so yummy and delicious together. I just cannot get over it. So I'm gonna do half and half. 15 patchouli, 15 Hawaiian sandalwood. This one's a little bit thicker. Come on. You're gonna take forever, aren't you? All right, we got time. Should put my dropper on this one, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is an example of some come out faster and some come out slower. And I don't use patchouli that much. I like have all of them. I know that, sure. I knew you would know it. I knew you would know it. Rach is so funny. Hi, Ashley. Good morning. Not good morning. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, patchouli and sandalwood, Priscilla. Patchouli and sandalwood. I know, right? Hi, Christine. So that's an example of them coming out slower and faster. I got another new one today. Oh, yes, you did. So Hawaiian sandalwood, I'm going to do 15 of these. This one. 1, 2. Ah, came on my hand. And this one is a little bit more pricey, but I was just like, screw it, I'll get another one with points, right? If you don't know what points are, go to my YouTube LRP class. Calm down. All right, I hear ya. Put it up, put it down, put it up, put it down. Woo! And it will tell you all about points and free oil. Okay? So that is patchouli and sandalwood. It is divine. Divine. I'm just smelling the sandalwood that got on me. Can't let a palm balm go by without doing it, right? The next one is one of my favorite blends that I stole from Hilary LeMay. It's one of her house blends. It's eucalyptus, lime, and peppermint. I think this is one of hers. It's one of, she has a house blend and then house blend 2.0. But these are peppermint, lime, and eucalyptus, and we're just gonna do 10 of each. It's really going over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some of them I have droppers, some of them I don't. So my first round, this is reminding me because of the peppermint, my first round of candles, I'm gonna show you. I did peppermint and elevation. It's a blend that I like to palm balm in the morning. And so I did that one, and it came out nice. So that is the peppermint, lime, and eucalyptus. So I need for the last one, I need some help, guys. I need some help. So, almost melted. So what you're gonna do is wait till this is almost melted, bring it to a boil, let it melt all the way, and then pour into your 4-ounce molds. Let's see here. Okay. So when that's melted, I'm going to add the coconut oil, but it's still not fully melted. Come on. It's getting there though, it's getting there. So I need some help with the last one. The first batch I did On Guard and Purify, and while that was amazing, I don't want to do another one of them because I want to do something else. But you want to choose really strong essential oils since they are not as potent as an artificial fragrance. So what I need from you is lemongrass or Litsia, however you want to pronounce it. Lemongrass or Litsia. Litsi, if you've never heard it, it's not from the United States market. It is from the European market, but it is in the citrus twist that came out last month. And then lemongrass is really, really cost effective. It's $10 wholesale, and it's super, super strong. So lemongrass is really, okay, I got 2 lemongrasses over here. 3 lemongrass. Oh, I think we're gonna have a winner. Anybody want to chime in on Facebook? Litsi or lemongrass? I didn't know which one to make. So I was just like, I'll just have some lemongrass. Lemongrass it is. Okay, so we're gonna do 30 drops of lemongrass. I'm glad you said lemongrass, because once I smelled them again, I love lemongrass. So you're just gonna do 30 drops lemongrass. Okay. All right. Come on, man. All right. So you're gonna have everything ready. Pour your oil in, and then you want to work fast because beeswax solidifies pretty quickly. So you really want to just pour, swirl, set. But I'm gonna work fast because I have some extra little Lindsay Flair that we're gonna add to the crystals as well. Anybody guess what I'm gonna be adding to, oh my God, I said crystals, not candles. Damn it, did I just give it out? I did. We're gonna be adding crystals and dried flowers to the candles, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I did 2 of them. No, not dried fruit. It's gonna be dried flowers and crystals. So they're gonna be very, very high vibe. So we're just waiting for this to melt, the wax to melt. But they're really cute. So I have, all right, so for the citrus bloom, y'all are gonna help me choose which crystals and dried flowers, okay? So for the citrus bloom candle, I have 4 different dried flowers. I have rose petals. I have dried lavender. I have Roman chamomile, dried Roman chamomile, and I have dried calendula. Calendula is a very calming one. So the calendula and Roman chamomile I was going to put in the patchouli sandalwood, but the citrus bloom I was going to do lavender or rose. And then I also have crystals. So I have amethyst, little amethyst crystals. Aren't they cute? I have clear quartz. I have, not sure. What's this one? Tiger's eye. This is tiger's eye. I have lapis lazuli. I believe this is a firestone, but I'm not sure exactly which kind of firestone it is. But it is a pretty firestone. Ow. Tourmaline and citrine. Ooh. And a blue agate. And then I have some bigger crystals that I'm just gonna pop on top. So for the citrus bloom, should I do lavender, rose? I think I want to do the rose petal and the lavender, and it's not going to be until we have it started to set up. So once it starts to set, then you want to add everything on top. Citrus bloom needs pink colors. Okay, so I don't have any pink crystals. Oh, do I have any pink crystals? That's one rose quartz right there. I have a moonstone and rose petal. And then we'll do some clear quartz just because it's pretty. That'll be really pretty for the citrus bloom. Ow, this did not do this my first go round. Why am I doing all crazy? Oh, I think it's done. That's why, because it's done. It's like, Lindsay, pay attention. All right, so now that that is melted, we're gonna turn it down so it calms down. Half a cup of coconut oil. So this is a 4th cup, but I'm gonna put 2 of them in there. It's angry right now. It's so angry. Okay. This looks like a 4th. About a half a cup. So coconut oil just, and you know what? I forgot this my first go around. And I was like, oh crap, I forgot the coconut oil. So we're just gonna mix that in, and it melts really, really quickly. Coconut oil melts in like 2.5 seconds. So we're just gonna melt that in. And now we're gonna move pretty quick here. Calm down. Calm it down. All right. So this one is the citrus bloom. We're literally gonna pour, swirl, and let it to start setting. Okay. I'm just gonna, whoop. So this is the little pitcher that has been melting in the double boiler, and I'm literally just going to pour into the candle and pour to the line, give it a swirl, and that's it. And we're gonna let that sit. Well, actually what I'm gonna do is, you can use a skewer or a pencil. So you want your wick to stand up. So you're just going to take a skewer or a pencil and just wrap it around a couple of times. Oh my God, the thing, it happened again. Son of a, I think it's because it's hot, but that's okay. Glue yours down, because obviously I'm having a problem with that. It's the first time I've made candles, but you will live and learn, right? So you're just going to wrap it around and have it sit. So we're gonna let that guy sit just like that. Okay. The next one. I think you know what it is because I'm pouring the essential oil in the bottom, and this thing is like a plastic little stickum thing, so it might be taking it off. So the glue gun might be a better method. So live and learn, right? What are you gonna do? So we're gonna pour, give it a swirl, mix it together, let it set up. Be very careful when you're doing this so you're not going to pull it out. Perfect. That one didn't come off. Yay! So that is the patchouli and the sandalwood. Next up is, oh, it smells so good in here. Wish I had smell-a-phone. This one is lime, eucalyptus, and peppermint. Pour right in. And the video I saw, she just did one thing. It's very hard to, I mean, unless you portioned out your wax for just one type of scent, it would be really difficult just to do one scent. So that's why I wanted to do a whole bunch of them. Live and learn, no big deal. So we're just gonna wrap this guy around. Set him up like so. Like And then this one is the lemongrass. So they're setting up pretty quickly. You gotta work pretty fast. This one's lemongrass. And I didn't pour as much as I wanted to in them like I did the other ones because I wanted some more for this little guy that I wanted to do over here. May or may not work out, we're not sure, but I wanted to do something different. So we will wrap this around. Okay. And then we'll let them set up a little bit more. It's gonna happen really quickly. So, these are cute little, you can make a candle out of anything. There is one little holder, it's like a little cup that has butterflies on it that I've always wanted to make a candle, but it's pretty big, so I'm gonna do that on my next batch. But anything that like you can upcycle, you can use a cup, anything glass or stainless. This is a little wood, I've had this set of 3 for a while, and they're really shallow, they're like little dishes, but why not make a candle out of it? Just like a small little candle, something cute, and you can always refill it. So what I did was I put a little wick on the center of this wood candle, the wood little tray, whatever you'd like to call it. So this stands up pretty straight, so I'm not gonna wrap it, or I'm not gonna put oils in it. This is just gonna be an unscented little candle for the ambiance, okay? So I'm actually gonna pour down here because I don't wanna mess it up. Instagram, you can see it. Facebook, sorry. I'll see if I can pick it up once I'm done. I feel like this would be really cool. I don't feel like I could.
You don't trust our account?
I'm going to need, which is fine, one of the little skewers. That is okay. Right when I put it on there, it fell over. All good. So we're just going to hold it like that. And we're going to have to exit that. Now, live and learn. Glue gun the damn metal thing to the bottom because it comes out really easily. And I made these prior to. So, I should have gotten my glue gun out, but that's okay. It's in a box somewhere. But this is gonna set up and it's just gonna be wax, I guess. I mean, I can try to stick it back in there, but it's a womp. And anything that you put beeswax on, like I said before, it's a hell of a difficultness to literally get off. So I'm gonna try to ghetto rig it. Yeah, that's fine. It's just sitting in there, and then once it sets up, it'll be fine. So we're just gonna put this off to the side. Super cute. Can't really see it, and it's gonna pour everywhere. Good idea in my head, maybe not so much in real life, but hopefully it'll come out really cute. I will show you guys another time when it is fully set up. It's already starting to dry, so hopefully it will set up really quickly. So we're gonna turn this on. So what I'm gonna do is just fill these up more.
Did you know that? Yeah.
Right.
That's where South Florida's, and that's why your branch was better, that's where South Florida's ardent had issues, because you're about 1,000 rebates, and they're taking, about 1.5, 2 points.
Waiting for them to set up, and then you can put any type of flower, dried flower, or I'm gonna stick one of these little moonstones right in the candle. And I have beeswax on my nails now. It comes off of nails easily, just not on other things, which is what gets a little messy. So, for the citrus bloom, we're gonna do some rose petals. Let's bring this guy up here. It's starting to set pretty nicely. Some rose petals in there. And you can pat them down a little bit. It's still a little jelly-like, but you want it to get in there. And then I have this cute little rosebud. It's gonna look so cute in there. You just shove it down in. Get it in there. So cute. And then we can put a moonstone. Might be heavier than, maybe it's not set up completely yet. We'll just wait for the moonstone. And then we can do some clear quartz. These are gonna be high vibe crystals, I tell you. Rachel, stop laughing at me. My wick, I'm having a wick problem. Sorry guys. Live and learn, right? What are you gonna do? No big deal. This can probably go back in here too. No. So, look how adorable. It's already starting to like totally form, but look how cute that is. Yes, I'll bring everything over so we can make candles. Of course. Look how cute. I can't really like, there we go. So cute. But let me show you a finished product. Okay? So you can really see. I mean, to die for. Some of them are loose, some of them aren't, but look how cute. The rose quartz that's in there, the little amethyst that's in there. Look how cute. Super, super darling. And you can put some twine or some burlap, whatever you want to call this. You can put a little tag on it. You can wrap it around, make it a gift. Do a little bow. On a summer evening. Oh, that song stuck in my head. Why can't I do it? Darn good. Really, Lindsay? Having a hard time. Here we go. Oh my god, I can't just. Technical difficulties. I can't do this. Hold on, let's take the tag off. So cute, right? Little gift, put a little twine on it. So when it's actually like completely set, you can just cut the wick down to about a ½ inch. Whoop, down to about a ½ inch. And you can put the top on. Super, super cute. Give it as a gift so I know like what everybody is getting this year. I'm gonna be doing these until I completely like perfect them. But the first batch came out really, really good. This batch is gonna come out good too. So this is starting to set now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push down. It's still a little mushy, but I'm gonna push the crystals down. You wanna push everything down. Now it's getting mushy, so I'm going to stick the moonstone in there It's still sticking out at the top a little, so I'm hoping that it's not going to reconnect it. Perfect. It didn't go all the way down, so it's gonna set in that. So this one is the patchouli and the sandalwood. So I'm gonna do Roman chamomile. I'm just gonna put that on there, and then some calendula. Calendula is really pretty. I'll take like a big little dried calendula flower and stick that in there. However you like, just push them down. It's still a little mushy. You want that to be mushy. If the wax comes out, it's still a little hot. That's okay. Then for this one, I'm going to put, let's do some citrine. I think this is citrine, isn't it? I'm gonna do a raw rose, a raw clear quartz in this one. So let's put that in there. Some citrine. Sprinkle that on there. So cute. Pat it down a little bit. Get it in there. Let that one set up a little bit more. And then this one was really cute. This one was the other one that I did with Roman chamomile, rose clear quartz, and calendula. Super, super cute. And again, this one's all completely done. 1/2 inch, and it's ready to light. Where's my lighter? Please hold. Where's my lighter? Lighter, where are you? Come back. So, you can, it's the first time I've lit a candle in a really long time. I'm really excited. Yay!
I don't think so. I think
Super stoked. Truly did see that. Oh, I didn't see rose. Yeah, rose would be a really good one. Lavender and citrine, adorable. You could use a wood wick too, right? Yeah, you could use a wood wick. You could use whatever you want. I just bought these off of Amazon. It was just something simple. Just like, okay. So we're gonna light it for the first time. Look how cute it is. And it's okay that the crystals are in there. It's not going to harm the crystals. You actually, when and the have you ever had just like a regular dried flower bundle, like not a sage bundle or anything like that? You know, it's okay to burn the dried flowers. It's really, really, really pretty. So it's gonna burn. Hopefully, yep, it's still burning. The big flower's in the way, so it'll burn that down. So cute. Let's light. So this is one that doesn't have anything. This is. Let's see if my sniffer is good. These were done earlier. This is This is Elevation and Peppermint, and this is On Guard and Purify. So these are just plain. Well, not plain unscented, but plain with no stuff on them. So you can just 1/2 inch down, 1/2 inch down. Let's light this guy.
But you did say he's on a different place now than I was before. You told me that.
Super cute. Yay! Now we have the ambiance of a natural, non-toxic, non-endocrine disrupting, and something that you made yourself, you know? I've never really been big on DIYs, and I'm starting to get super crunchy, and I really like it. So, yay, we made some candles. So, the next Wellness Wednesday, since this was originally supposed to be the last Wednesday, and I had that whole debacle with the stovetop, I wanted it to be today. I was actually going to do it the next day, but you can't have Wellness Wednesday on a Thursday. So I wanted it on a Wednesday. So next, time to stand, I am standing. The next Wellness Wednesday will still be next Wednesday, June 17th, and then the one after that will be 1st of July, July 1st. So we still have time if you're a current member that you can get your free product of the month, which is Neoli. Go ahead and check out my recent post that I posted for the face toner. I just filled my face toner, and that's how I used this brand new oil that just came out. Take these old BBW candles. You could totally do that. I don't have them anymore. I literally hoarded the glass pieces, and I learned how to melt them to like put hot water in them so the wax would come up. So I would use them as little containers because I love the tops too. You can totally take your old Bath and Body Works candles and put hot water in them, and then the wax lifts and rises off, and then you can take that out and you can use that as a candle holder. So you can literally upcycle anything. I bought these little ones just because I wanted small little itty bitty candles, but you can use anything that any glass jars that you have been hoarding. But you want to use something small because you're going to be putting 30 drops of essential oil in there. You know what I mean? If you get something larger, it's going to double that. So if you have an 8 ounce, it's going to be 60. And it's a lot more wax as well. So you just want to be mindful of that, that's all. So I like these little ones. You can, I'm gonna put one in my bathtub tray. I'm gonna put one in the living room. Thanks, Christine. Thanks, Priscilla. So yeah, you still have time to get your free product of the month if you're a current member. If you, there's still time this month to snag the free Immortelle with a qualifying order. If you're a current member or a new member, you could totally do that as well. Helen's so cute. Learned some things I wasn't expecting. Flowers and crystals are great. Thank you. It's a little Lindsay Flair, with some flowers and some crystals. And I have had these skewers forever in my craft craft thing. I've had the little stirs in my craft what is it called? My little craft cart. My craft cart. There you go. I've had this from like an old Pinterest thing where I hung all of my hats on the wall. So these are some things that I have been have had around the house, but they're very inexpensive. And the pellets you get off Amazon, you get at Walmart.com. You can also get them at Michael's. I got another batch from Michael's as well. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope that you make some candles. If you do, show me and tag me with your beautiful creations. And I hope you had fun tonight and learned some new stuff. I know I did with the whole wick situation, but you live and learn. And I'm really excited, and I have some candles going, and I'm so stoked to use these and make more for gifts in the future. So I hope that you have a great rest of your Wednesday and into the weekend, and I will see you next week for Wellness Wednesday. So I hope you have a great one.